Welcome to the first episode of the Vaultcast. This series is brought to you by Virtuositas, or Virt for short, and the pilot episode is going to feature our special guest, Drewlordy, sponsored by the like button. So I want to do this thing, like, I'm going to call it, like, the Vaultcast, where I just do a vault and podcast, basically. It's just, that's the episode. I'm piloting it right now, just so you know, Drew.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it at all, just to be clear. It's a perfect pilot. What was I supposed to do? Oh, yeah, Hunter. Woo! Yes. Yeah, that's right. We don't have to know what we're doing. It's fine. Would you mind just introducing yourself to my viewers?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking in third person mode, so I'm going to look where you're kind of looking. My name's Drewlordy. This is my base. There's a tree over here. I like to jump and do things. And let's go vault.
All right, beautiful. Can I just see your face 1 second? Just because I'm a big fan of the penguin. Although the witch hat is also pretty epic.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we can take that off. I forgot I wasn't wearing the goat head as well, and I was a little confused. I was like,
that would be jarring.
Yeah, it would. It would. So it would be all sorts of species cross.
What are you? What are you wearing? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
What am I wearing?
You're not wearing the goat head. You're wearing. Oh.
I'm wearing this witch helmet, which has a 3-second cooldown off of Nova.
Oh baby.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of damage, so we're gonna go in. We just pumped 9 more points into Nova, so this will be fun.
Oh, what are you at?
It's a good question. 23.
Beefy.
Yeah.
Drew's 4 levels behind me, but he's almost on my Nova. And his sword does more damage than mine. What the heck? I'm gonna disband so we can see each other too.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I wasn't in one anyway. Interesting. You have more hearts than me too. Oh, we're the same. Wow, how cute. Well, all right. Let's do some Nebula Vaulting, Drew.
Yeah. Do it.
On you.
Okay. Let's go.
Did I see accustomed? I did. What's afterlife? We don't want.
We don't want experience. Here's more experience.
Classic.
You got to get all the powdered snow out of the vault while you can.
Did I? Oh man. Oh, that's true. It's headed out. What an epic change, honestly. Now we don't need our infinite well. Are you running your water bucket still? Your infinite water bucket?
I have it. I don't use it.
Man, what a gamer move that is. This guy just brings it along and flexes the whole time. He's like, on my bar. No thanks. But you've always done Stonefall, right?
I have, yes. So I don't really need it for like MLGing, so that's a little bit different.
Gotcha. Yeah, and Drew also uses push to talk. And also, just so you know, you do not have to like talk consistently. Don't worry about it, because editing is a thing.
Oh, you're good.
I just feel like I know when you're fighting nowadays, because there's like I'll know the delay. I'll be like, oh, he's getting in position or whatever.
Yeah, I'm placing blocks. Can't use alt to push and talk and jump and run and all the other things. So we take a limited approach.
And having thoughts, yeah, that's a lot, all at once. Oh, I thought this was
having thoughts is a very difficult thing to do.
I agree with that. And overrated, to be honest. Like, I get through 90% of my videos without having thoughts.
Yeah, why have many thought when small amount of thought do well?
Honestly, I think one of the things that I enjoy most about like making these videos is like every bit I've ever done has been just like off the rip. I put it in and I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I could have said. I love it.
That's most of my life is the dumbest thing I could have said, and I'm making do.
But you got married. Impressive, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
Teach me your ways.
When
are you starting your Sigma class? I'm sorry.
Oh God, I hate that sentence.
Yeah, I couldn't like process what I had just said as like anything positive, and I was like, nope, we're walking it back. But I'm sure there are positive things too. Having male role models that are good, you know?
Yes, yes. Male role models good. Bad male role models not good.
Very true, very true.
I don't know. I think the biggest thing is just finding somebody that you don't have to hide who you want to or who you are from. A lot of the time it's like, oh yeah, I need to hide myself or whatever. Just like finding somebody that accepts you for who you are is always a good strategy.
That is an incredible shout out to authenticity. I'm here for it. I didn't know we were gonna get real during this Vaultcast, but we are. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Just got trolled by the spawner. That was actually dangerous.
Yeah, we can't get too serious up in here. We have to get a little bit of vaultness.
Well, I did think for a moment, I was like, oh, this is like one of those situations where I could totally die.
Like, yeah, please continue with your story, but I am dying right now.
I'm totally focused. What was that you said for the last 5 minutes? Oh man, that actually happens all the time when we're not doing Vaultcasts for me. So, and I'm sure for you as well sometimes.
Oh yes, like people will be talking in voice chat, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying. I'm dying. So there's no way I'm gonna live. Okay, I lived. Okay, where were we at?
And where we were at is the portion of this video that is sponsored by Kelp.
Yeah, the benefits of push to talk is you don't hear me freak out all the time.
Yeah, my mute button is very far away. There's no way I'm getting there. In a vault. Oh, I found an obelisk. I'm not super happy about it because my boots are pretty low durability. But we needed this.
Oh, did you see the I'll spawn another obelisk. So I'm so bad at like managing my arrow keys while I'm trying to talk as well, because I have to hit Alt as well as the AWSD.
Oh, yeah, I only just recently figured out how to vein mine while doing that because I have to use tilde for vein mine.
I also use tilde for vein mine, and I made my hands so fucked up.
Same. It is working though.
It works. It's probably I'm gonna have like carpal tunnel for the rest of my life, but that's sad.
It's not mumbo with thumb on the shift key, but it's not great. This dude is hitting me with a trident from way too far away. I'm gonna kill this trident guy before I pop this obelisk.
I had to just like hold my shift key with my thumb. It just, how does that even work? I don't get it.
Did you try it?
I tried it. It's just like
insane.
If you didn't have to do anything else, if you're just like placing blocks and then doing that, but holy cow, shout out. That's what's up.
There's like a video I think of him doing it too, and it's scary. Deranged. You heard it here on the Vaultcast. Mumbo jumbo, deranged.
I think he would agree with that as well, though.
I
don't think that's outside the norm.
You're right. He does have the humility for that. I don't want to pop. Okay, I'm doing it. Here we go. One down. I should switch. I don't even know. Yeah, I guess cleave worked okay. Full health at the end. No cheese. I'm working on becoming a gamer, Drew. It's the major
I forgot
project
to hit the obelisk, and now I have to take the more.
Aha! I was confused. I was like, wait. I thought he said he was gonna do one, but I don't really care. So. That's weird lag. That guy took forever to come out of
Ooh,
here.
that one was 5 archers, so that was really easy.
Oh, that's the bet. That's the dream. You just walk up and Nova at this point.
Yeah, that's literally what happened.
Okay.
Okay, good. I was like, oh wait, did I remember to take this bounty? I did.
I think I did. I'm not even gonna check. It's too far away. F buttons. It's like F7 for me. That's very far. Oh, I found... Oh, wait. If I don't press this, then you have to do the 7. I'm just gonna wait for mana.
See how it is.
Honestly,
wasting my durability.
Every time I run with Doll, with obelisks, he's like, I haven't seen one, and I'm getting suspicious. Oh, my God! I almost got snuck up by a elite. Sorry, oh my, holy cow! Yeah, I do believe that he's messing with me at this point.
He's a little shenaniganer.
Yep, it was like level 70, and he was also, that is an epic vocabulary word. We'll put that up on the screen, right? Editor Virt, get it done. You coward. I mean, you lazy bum. I'm the coward. I forgot. I mixed up my characters. Sorry.
Yeah, you don't want to spell that on screen, do you? I get it. I wouldn't either.
Actually, you're right. That's pretty fair. Coward, bum, lazy coward. There we go. We got him. This might make some more sense after tomorrow's video because I started a feud with my editor self.
So. I've seen a little bit of the fugue state that you've been going on with, so I'm not too surprised. So,
thoughtless is as thoughtless does. It is. I don't know. I was actually thinking about this. Like, I don't know what people think like my actual like character as a human is, because I feel like I'm pretty absurd when I make these videos, and I really don't think about it. It's part of like the therapy for me.
I feel like especially that's one of those things you're like, oh hey, I get to play as many different selves as I want to be, so I can be all the selves that I want to be.
It's like it is very cathartic to just completely let go. And part of like when I say therapy, I don't mean actual therapy. What I mean is that like I have over time I've always wanted to make content, but it's always been something that was like really scary, and I was like, nah, I just want to do it and not think about it anymore as that. So here we go, just get it done. Like I don't care how you do it, me. I just want you to get it done, and so I go into every video that way.
That's real smart. I do the opposite. Or I'm like, I need to make this absolutely perfect, otherwise I can't do it.
Well, that is, yeah, I've done that for too long, and I get it completely.
It's a very relatable state to be in, especially like with ADHD and things like that. It's just like one of those things you're like, oh man, yeah, this is something I will forever struggle with.
It is absolutely like the working against like the rejection sensitivity kind of thing too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had an email from this person at work that like, yeah, legitimately was like, oh hey, like yeah, here were all the things that I had to change, and I like felt attacked. I was like, oh shit, like is that like my work is just not good? But it's just like literally like, oh, I'm a little bit sensitive to that type of thing. And like if I take a step back and say like, oh well, this is my first time doing this type of project or like this type of thing, and like these were the directions I received, it's like, okay, well, I actually did okay, like given the circumstance. Could I have done better? Maybe. But like level of or communication that was happening was just like, okay, this was what I could have done in the moment. So I think just like learning to be less hard with yourself on that type of thing is just always a difficult thing. It helps quite a bit as well, just to like kind of self-reflect a bit.
Definitely. No, that perspective, like you talked about, like sort of iterating on it and being like, hold on, wait. That initial reaction,
like, yeah,
that pain. Maybe this isn't as painful an experience as I thought. It's not 7 guardians and Doll not doing anything. Doll.
Oh.
No, actually, that's yeah, I completely relate to that story, um, and it really is. It's the absurdity allows me to work through it, and I hope I recommend trying it because, again, the
Yeah.
perfectionism is totally what has
Yeah,
kept me
kills it.
from doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, even this. We're doing our first podcast here, but we have to vault at the same time. Come on, how many podcasters do that? I didn't think so. Come at me, Ludwig, with your yard or whatever. I haven't watched that. That's a really bad reference because I don't know anything about it.
I think the only Ludwig I know is the chess player. Is he a chess player? I think he's a chess player.
He's a streamer and he got really popular playing chess. Well, he successfully had the biggest stream of chess ever, I think, is his claim to fame. But he's not really a chess player.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe he is. I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like he played chess, so I'm gonna give him.
He does qualify. You're right. He was I think he was like an official or a pro gamer for Smash for a while. That's all I know.
Oh, interesting. Definitely sounds like somebody else with ADHD that couldn't find their niche, and kind of just went through a lot of different things.
Definitely. Actually, I've heard a story about his start. This is insane that we're talking about Ludwig to me, just because he's he's a very popular content creator, and he's related to a bunch of different content creation spheres. But he one of his stories that I've heard was when he was starting, his friends would just make fun of him relentlessly for his Twitter posts because they were just bad. And he thought he was funny, and just over time, he went from somebody that was fairly I guess cringy, is the word maybe, to who he is today, where he's, I think, pretty universally loved by content creators and all over. Minecraft. I think he has some connections in Minecraft. Chess, obviously. He brought a lot of people to chess during COVID, I guess, and he managed to navigate that while also finding himself. He tells stories about how he got fired from a bunch of places too.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like ADHD as well. Just going through jobs and oh god, this is so boring. I can't even pretend to focus on this.
Yep, I do agree. It is similar. It was at least similar. I have no idea what his I know actually he did an episode with Dr. K. I don't think I ever watched it, but I know I've seen it. Scene of it. Yeah.
Scene of it is a fun.
Well, I've seen this thumbnail or something, but it might be in my watch later for all I know. There's a million of videos in there. I've been commenting on every single Vault Hunters video that's been going up because I've been watching them all, so I don't have time for my watch later. Now, Drew, if you were to make content, would you have what aims would you take? What would you want to share of both yourself or your Minecrafting, or is there anything specific? Oh God! Please break chests.
I would like not to die right now.
I also feel
spam
that.
clicking.
Let's not die. I stood in one spot really dumbly.
Okay, I spam clicked and I hit Nova, so I think we're okay. We're okay.
I just heard something go off. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Content, Drew.
Content. Yes. That scares you a little bit, so you kind of have to freeze up and focus on that every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I think for content wise, just working through some of the farms that a lot of Vault Hunters is trying to get farms so you can continue to do vaults, and I think just maybe something along the lines of start a crystal and make them until you can't fill them anymore with what you have in storage, and then after that you have to make a farm for whatever you run into after that. and like just like doing little fun farms with like Britannia and modular routers and some other mods and stuff. I think would be a really fun time.
That sounds good to me. Do you have a favorite among them, sort of, those mods that you mentioned?
Oh God, I love
farms.
I love Britannia, but like I've found myself going to modular routers for like literally every scenario. Like, oh hey, I need to like farm this, and it's like, oh, I could do that with the modular router. And I think it's just definitely one of those all-in-ones that like you can kind of program it to do what you want, which is very fun.
Ooh. Yeah, I have not. I've only messed with them a little bit, so I'm not super well versed. But do you have you found something like sort of novel with them that you think you would want to share with, or what do you think their your most exciting uses or are novel?
I think just using like the NBT data of specific blocks and how they transition from like other sources. Like we set up the infinite transitioning block that switches from
Yes.
soul sand to sand back to soul sand using a pure daisy and a modular router. And it's just a fun little like, okay, like this is stupid, but it's fun. So I get it.
That is a fun one. Editor Virt, Coward, make sure you get that in here right now. Thank you. Did you do it? Hope you did it.
Did he do it? Editor Virt, I'm looking at you.
There's 2 POVs out there, Editor Virt. Better get it done. Nah, I'm sure you got it. Is this gonna go? Hello? How long does it take to change soul sand to sand for Britannia? What the heck? Did it break? Well, let me show you. Oh, it literally just went as I started to punch it. And now it breaks. And then it turns back and it places. Modular routers are so cool. And then Britannia does it again. The infinite soul sand block. Haunted for life. I have heard, not through the grapevine, through personal experience, that you have already streamed a little bit on Twitch. Is that sort of your main space going forward, you think? Or looking to expand?
I do want to kind of work through some videos and stuff, potentially on YouTube, but I think, yeah, Twitch is probably like, it's just such an easy way to set up and like do terraforming and things like that, because all the layout and stuff is there, and I can just kind of hang out and talk to people while I, can like place blocks on the ground and kind of look at things. It's nice, just kind of a way to like hang out around my base with everyone.
It did seem, honestly, it was one of the most chill, happy vibe streams I've been in a long time. Highly recommended. I placed my honey on a block way above me when I was dashing. I didn't stick in it. And then there were mobs in it, and it took me forever to get back to it.
Like, come on, come on, come on.
We made it. Yeah, Editor Virt, put it on screen. Thanks, Editor Virt. You're a good guy sometimes. I know you'll get that one because it's easy. All right, that's enough about Drew. I know most podcasting is like, or at least interviewing. I don't know if this is an interview. It's not necessarily. But enough about Drew. Let's talk about me. I have nothing to say. Drew,
Do I have to interview you now? Is that it?
Oh no, I mean if you want to, you can. But this is I sprung this on you literally right before we went into the vault. So you are of no obligation whatsoever to do anything. You could tell me to shove off if you wanted. But I did break 1 million stone blocks. Wait, how did I not see that until now? There's a dungeon here. Anyway.
So Virt, how come you didn't see that dungeon until right now?
I'm gonna blame the fact that I've been looking for my honey half of this room. I didn't get a spawn in the dungeon. That was crazy. It was just free.
I sometimes like run into that where like you run up to a spawner and like, is it gonna spawn? No. Okay, like I'm gonna take all the stuff.
Are you sure, Iscal? Drew, do you also talk to Iscal sometimes in your vaults?
I don't. I usually just curse him for taking away my magic dirt wand. That's
Oh
just
my
me.
god. Can you please educate everyone on... I got a trinket. I just got a trinket.
Ooh, let's go.
Wait, I can roll it in the vault. I'm doing it right now. That means I have to publish this Vaultcast, though. Drew, we're locked in. I'm rolling a trinket. Wait, I'm going to use a... Is this going to use a use? I hope not. Wait, is it going to be a free use? This could be a... Oh, it's night vision. Who cares? Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Dirt wand.
So that was a lot of... Yeah, dirt wand. So the magic dirt wand was a item from Britannia, which was the rod of the Highlands that would allow you to place dirt balls in the middle of the air. So you could just, build up 100% knockback resist and just kind of have access to the entire vault. You would dash or mega jump up and like dirt wand underneath yourself and just have a nice little pedestal where you could hang out, which it was definitely broken. So like, don't get me wrong, I understand why they removed it, but I still cry a little bit every time.
Now, honestly, it was an amazing strategy. I never really tried it, but it was really cool to look at. Were there any downsides to it? I'm just curious whether you thought that.
No downsides whatsoever. I think I heard some people complaining about a mess, but that seems like it's a biased standing.
Yeah, this is a trap, just to be clear, okay? Going back through Drew's rooms after he had been through them, there was 100 mobs just on the ground in every room and dirt everywhere. It was so funny. You'd be running back, you're like kiwiing, and you have 3 hearts left, and you're just like, oh my god, it's a Drew room. I can't go. I'm dead. It's over. Oh, that was the best, though, actually. That strategy was amazing, just going in and like seeing you just in the air.
It was so trippy sometimes because sometimes like the vault like wouldn't load. So you'd be like falling through specific areas and then you'd like catch back up and land on a dirt block. So there's a lot of times I'm like, I have no idea if I'm going to live or die, but we're going to have fun. And,
but you ran very little armor back then too, I think.
Very little armor and very little durability. It was mostly mana regen and then item rarity, item quantity. So yeah, a little bit of wild.
Oh, question. Have you seen an obelisk?
I was looking for one. I haven't seen one in a while.
Have you set observer or no?
I have not.
Okay, me neither. All right, well, I'm going to check this room and then probably have to take observer.
I think I shall do the same.
I am also just in my looting gear now because I just don't want to have to take it off because the other one's low on Dura.
I mean, honestly, it's a smart move. You don't want to have to like repair core in a vault.
No. Oh, I'll take this anvil though, just in case. Good call. Are you an obelisk? Nope. Oh, I lost my honey. Dang it. Now I have to run all the way around. It won't even have hit the ground before I get all the way back to it.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I would maybe go back to water.
No. If I can't have infinite water, I don't want it. Maybe I'll accept light blue water or something, but... Need to learn, like, the obelisk spots better. I did learn a bunch of them, though, for an upcoming... Oh, never mind, I'm not even going to say that. I'm cutting this part. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I think I am at this point, but... Have you seen... actually, I am allowed to hype it up. I just remembered. Have you seen anything... Are you familiar with Hellfire Mage, Drew?
I mean, is this a trap? Yes, I've heard about it.
No, this one's not a trap.
Okay.
Drew,
Hellfire Mage, who's that?
Don't.
Heard of some quirky, handsome, intelligent young fellow named Hellfire Mage that does wonderful Vault Hunters content. Is that the same Hellfire Mage?
Yes, the very same, Dr. Professor. Yes, Hellfire. Have you seen that he's coming out with like a game show for?
I have.
It seems pretty exciting to me. I saw a very handsome fellow. I saw a very handsome fellow who was talking with Hellfire at the end of his teaser video.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah, I noticed that they had a very distinct, similar voice to me. Also, I still haven't found an obelisk. I think I'm pretty close to home, but we got to get this done. Well.
Oh yeah, we need this.
Oh, I found one. I found one. Can you, if you can QE, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to wear these boots. They're fine. They have 400. I'm not happy that 2 spawners went off right there. This is where, like, all right, Drew, ask me a hard question, a hard hitter. I'm not even gonna hit this monolith until you, obelisk until you ask one, because we're vaultcasting. I can't just do this while focused on the game. Come on.
Yeah. Why do you think this type of game where you have to gamble so much on stats is so addictive to our type of personality?
Oh my god, they're almost all I killed. It was so easy. Drew, I didn't have to and they were dead. I noted them. Well, anyway, sorry, that took me out of it. Very hard.
Can't answer the question, the ball's over.
It's too hard. Yeah, too much of a question. Anyway, that concludes our first Vaultcast. Thank you for watching. Oh, I almost got the camera around. Dang it. Hey, Drew, thanks for being on the podcast.
Yeah, it's been fun.